Streaming live, this is KSLA News Now.
Well, thank you for joining us. You're watching KSLA News Now. I'm Jeff Horchak. Here's a look at our top stories tonight. Well, it appears the government shutdown will continue into next week. Today, a divided Senate failed again to advance the Republican-led stopgap funding bill after a 10th vote. A majority of Democrats are refusing to join the GOP unless better health care funding is assured. Now, 16 days through, and today, the shutdown is actually the third longest in history. We'll have a closer look tonight at 10. And the Justice Department has brought its first terrorism case in the Trump administration's crackdown on Antifa. The indictment was unsealed today, 1 month after President Trump designated Antifa as a domestic terrorist organization. Now, it accuses 2 individuals of being part of an Antifa cell alleged to have participated in a coordinated attack on a federal immigration detention facility near Fort Worth, Texas on July 4th. Lawyers of the accused have not responded to requests for comment. And speaking of D.C., that's where the perfect pilots will be next week. And KSLA Sports Director Chris Demersion will be joining them on their journey to the nation's capital. The several members of the 2025 National Championship winning squad will board flights on Sunday for Washington, D.C. The team will then visit the White House on Monday.
We talked about it ever since they came out and said that we were getting the invite. We were just asking each other what it would be like, and so it'll be awesome to see everybody and reconnect.
I went shopping yesterday, got a new suit, jacket, and I'm all excited, getting ready to go. So I'm getting antsy, but I'm just blessed to be invited. I'm happy to go.
Now, we'll, of course, have complete coverage of the pilots in D.C. starting Sunday on KSLA News 12.
And we're keeping a very close eye on that weekend forecast, tracking a cold front that could bring the potential for some stormy weather, especially by Saturday evening. I'll have the details next.
Now, KSLA First Alert Weather.
Welcome back. Let's talk about our next weather maker. We've been talking about this thing for like a week now, and it is right on our doorstep. It is set to arrive into the area as we head into Saturday afternoon into Saturday evening. As the cold front comes in, it is going to bring a round of storms into our forecast, and some of those storms could be severe as we head into the late afternoon, early evening hours. Behind this front, we're going to get a bit of a cool down as that front through. Temperatures dropping a bit on Sunday, and that humidity will be going down. So that's the good news. Here's a look at future track. We'll take you through the rest of the evening hours, and we do have clouds kind of moving in from the south and west. So we'll see mostly cloudy skies overnight. Then the clouds kind of clearing out as we head into tomorrow morning. So I think most of Friday is going to end up mostly sunny across the area. And then as we get into Friday evening, still not much going on. Saturday morning arrives, and we could start to see a few storms developing off to the north and west, mainly up in McCurtain County. Some of those morning storms could be a little bit on the stronger side, but I think the main severe risk is going to happen as we get into the later afternoon and into the evening as that front gets closer. Notice these storms start to fire up, and some of these could be rather intense as we head into the early to mid-evening hours of Saturday. So that's really the time frame that we're watching for, is during the evening, and then this all moves out after midnight. And that should set the stage for some much quieter weather as we get into our Sunday. So here's that risk area for Saturday afternoon and evening. All areas shaded in yellow under that slight risk. As far as the threats that we're talking about here, damaging winds and hail, the two primary concerns. The tornado threat definitely going to stay on the lower side. It's not zero. There could be a few out there, but it's not going to be very widespread. It's really the hail and the damaging wind potential. All right, so tomorrow, though, looking quiet. We'll see lots of sunshine throughout the day, and it's going to be another hot day. We're talking temperatures well above average. average. 91 in Shreveport and Bossier, 90 Coshada, 90 in Natchitoches and in Texarkana. So it is going to be a very, very warm afternoon across the region. Here's that 7-day forecast. Notice Saturday is now a KSLA First Alert weather day. We've highlighted the day in red just to give you the heads up that there could be some severe weather, especially as we head towards the later afternoon and into the evening hours. And looking ahead to Sunday, we do start to warm things or cool things down actually behind that front. High of just 80 degrees on Sunday, 86 on Monday. Another cold front arrives later next week, Jeff, and we're talking highs in the 70s, upper 70s here by Wednesday. That's going to feel pretty nice.
It will, and just got to be aware of those storms on Saturday.
Yeah, it's going to be later in the day, so anything outdoors planned should be fine for most of the day. It's after about 5 p.m.
All right, thank you, Matt.
Yep.
And thank you for watching our 9 p.m. Fastcast. You can join us right here for our next newscast at 10 o'clock.